Uh, yeah. It's April, so I can't even say it.
Let's
Welcome back
go.
to the Over Food Podcast. I am your co-host Mo Glow, coming live from the 11435 Jamaica Place to be exact. Land of the free, home of the brave. Shout out to all my hardworking El Salvadorians at Kings Park. It's getting warm out. I know the mango lady's gonna be there soon. The cocoa
The
mama, the
churro lady gonna be out there too.
the cocoa the cocoa mango cherry lady, she's already out. It's looking good. Shout out to everyone that took the vaccine. I'm contemplating on taking it, but yeah.
Same. April
Um,
6th, they're making it available to everybody
um,
next week.
but neither here or there. I got my lovely brother from another mother. Go ahead.
Welcome to another episode of Old Food Podcast. Welcome to episode 58. This is your other half of the podcast, Edsel 40 ounce, coming to you live from the 10453 land of all the Puerto Ricans. Shout out to all my Puerto Ricans down in Fordham. If you didn't know, there's a piece of Fordham in the Grand Concourse that just got named Big Pun Plaza. Shout out to the Rivera fan. I think the last name was Rivera. You know what? Let me not even do that because I don't remember their last name. But shout out to Big Pun's family and shout out to
We got into
Big Pun himself.
Big.
May he rest in peace.
His last name is Rios.
Rios. There we go. Shout out to the Rios family. I know that's monumental to have a street named after a loved one. That happened last week. But yeah, man. Another week, another dollar. We here. Forgot to.
Before we get into, I just want to say, shout out to the month of March. That's probably the most work we ever did on this show. Like, I think people don't realize like how much work we did that month.
Now, listen, if we thought that was a lot of work, just imagine once we really, we only 58 episodes in at this point. It's gonna get tougher.
It was a lot of work. It was a lot of planning. It was a lot of like that's probably the most structure we ever did on the show together. And yeah, like looking back on it, like those 4 weeks was fun as hell. Like in hindsight, what about you?
Since we opened up with that, we might as well just get into it. Our monthly recap for March. I know we spoke about doing that for the episode. That's definitely something we forgot to put on topics. But oh, my man's got the Goya Malta. K King. But March was very good for us.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was Women's Month. And, shout out to Ashley, shout out to Garland, shout out to Pamela, shout out to Raven, Marion, Ashanti, Katie, Jenny, shout out to Brian. Shout out Jenny. I said Jenny.
I think,
yeah. You thought I said somebody else?
I think you said Katie, but
no, I said Katie and I said Jenny.
Oh.
Yeah. But shout out to all the ladies that came out and chopped it up with us. You guys didn't have to give us your time, but you did, and we are eternally grateful from the bottom of our hearts. Like we said in all of those episodes, you're not friends, you're families of the show. So whenever you want to come here and get your shit off, come here and get your shit off. So it was cool. My favorite part was definitely getting Garland on the show. She's a very interesting the entire month was amazing, and I hate to choose favorites, but if I did have to choose a favorite, it would be the Garland episode, just because she's a very multifaceted woman who's a jack of all trades, who every day I learn she does something new. Shouts out to Garland. Love you like an auntie. You're amazing. Yeah, what would you say was your favorite part of the month?
Just like the whole month. It was my second time recording, and like the show in like Women's History Month. The first time was like last year when the world stopped, I didn't have any like women on the show at the time. I mean, I only had one. It was my homegirl Lizzie. So like the whole month of just having like different people, like different get, like not even different people, different co-hosts coming in. Not even I mean, different guests coming in and sharing what they're like, what they like and what they don't like, and like just getting to learn them even better as like a human being. So like I don't really like I cherish all 4 episodes of the month of March like equally.
Yeah, it was a great month. Great month.
Yeah, and it was really good. I mean, it it taught me a lot. It gave me a more like understanding of the woman perspective and how they approach things in life. Because you sometimes you forget that like like women women do care about a lot of things men care about too, and
mhm,
see that like it's women that I actually share the same, not like belief systems, but like have the same interests as like you and whatnot. So like
mhm.
that was that was like a big plus for me. So I want to shout out to all 10 ladies that we had in the
I
month of
think it was
March.
more than that. It might have been like around 12 or so.
Yeah, I want to thank
Yeah,
all of us. I mean, it was a lot. I mean, I learned a lot in the in these 30 in those 31 days that passed, and I mean, I can't wait to learn more.
I
It's like
will say the month of March got my ass to work because I was definitely, sometimes I could take a little bit with getting our
production.
videos and I could get our production. I could be a little late,
It is what it is, bro.
sometimes, but the month of March definitely got my ass working, which I'm not mad at because I should be on point, so with our post production. So hopefully the grind continues in April, and I can't wait um, for what the month of April brings. Spring is here. Um, it's about to be summer, and I can't wait. I just can't wait for what's to come. But I will say there's one thing I am very very excited for, and that's the toxicity is back.
But I mean, yo, honestly, I don't really want to talk about this because before like we was record like before we came here. I mean, yeah, we can talk about it because I don't really want to talk about something that was like literally has nothing to do with any topics. But
I mean, we could gloss over it. There's really not much I want to say about this shit.
yeah, I mean, I really don't want to even talk. I mean,
We could just we
topics.
could just get through it in like 2 minutes.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is, honestly, ladies, you guys had your fun. It was a pleasure catering to you guys, but um, it's time for
Mannerisms
me.
that guys do that's hot as fuck, and they probably don't even realize it's hot. When they run their fingers through their hair.
So if you see me, so if you see me in your DM like that, that's how I'm coming. It's no, I don't want to hear anything else.
I'm
This is how I'm
fucking
approaching
weak.
you. Since we wear masks now, the only way I can talk to you is in your DMs. So you can't say, "Yo, it's no good men out here," and then I'm in your DMs and you talking about wild shit. And I
And
really,
if a man is eager, so fucking what? Y'all want a man to apply pressure? Isn't that the point?
I don't like when like men and women do this shit. Like when they say like, "Oh, you acted like all this, but you wasn't like that when you was in my DM." So the fuck what? It's so what? Like I just don't understand. Like you want me a DM or you don't want me a DM. This is goes out to every woman that I ever been in a DM, and it's not a lot of them because like I'm not trying to be one of them niggas that be on screenshots. Like and plus it's like I'm very choosy with my words. Like niggas just be saying some wild shit in the DM, and it's like yo, we not rocking with niggas like that because like y'all niggas be laying niggas down, and that's all I gotta say.
Who I am in the world and who I am in your DM shouldn't be the concern of others. So come
Where
on,
you
baby,
matter
stop
of fact,
playing with me.
since we talking, all right, hold on. Since we on the topic of fucking DM and shit, did you see the back and forth with Kevin Durant and Michael Rappaport?
He just got fined today, $50,000
I
for
mean,
that back and forth.
bro, that's like $5 to him. I mean, I don't know why I'm counting his pockets, but That's like $5 to
But
Kevin
still,
Durant.
I think it's kind of weird that you find him for a private conversation that was had in
Nah,
the
but you gotta
DMs.
realize you gotta realize you're a public figure. Like you have like I understand why they find him, but then like it's also is like if you're gonna do that to him, you have to do that to everybody else. That like if this happens to anyone else, you have to do the same thing, even if it's LeBron James. Like because like I mean to me like everyone knows like I don't care about Michael Rappaport. And, like I never did. I never understood like why people always put him on a pedestal because like this nigga
He's
is
a
like
bitch.
like 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 he was quick to tell the nigga like yo like go to go to Brownsville and feed and help the kids like nigga don't tell me what to do like KD was right yo how about you go do it but the thing is like Kevin the part because KD did cross the line when he mentioned his homie's like wife. So I understand that aspect. But he's Michael Rappaport is still a bozo, and I want out of towners to know he does not represent what New York people are. So cut that shit out.
He's a bitch.
Nah, bro. It's just like I just don't understand. Like these niggas be wanting like athletes to be real people, but then like when they when they are trying to
They
be
got a
real, like
problem.
yeah, like I don't understand it. It's like it's always the niggas that like yo, you be like yo, like like why the fuck are you like it's just like I just can't wait for the day like when like LeBron retires and then like he approached Skip Bayless and then like Skip Bayless just fold under pressure because like these niggas be like niggas be these niggas forget that like yo you a regular civilian like I am by far more successful than you. You should not be talking to me. Like if I was Kevin Durant, I would have just sent Michael Rappaport this.
Bro, this make me sound racist, bro. I'm black. You're white. You don't know about what goes on in black culture. Why is your white ass in my black business? You get what I'm saying? You're white. Why don't you go watch CNN or some shit?
That's what we need
Not
to start
CNN.
telling. That's what we need to start telling white people, bro. Because like yo, because at the moment it's like Michael Rappaport was like, oh, like he disrespecting me and blah blah blah. But like yo, you started that banter with him. Like you started this conversation with him. You could have easily just did all of that. Like, and then also it's also Kevin Durant fault for falling for the bait. Like Kevin Durant is a little emotional, and he has all right to be it.
Yeah,
And
but when Michael Rappaport has a history of coming at Kevin Durant, so at one point or another, I'm
Michael,
gonna end up
Michael,
flaming your bitch ass.
Michael Rappaport has a history of coming at everyone and like everyone, but like Kevin Durant is probably the first because you gotta realize as big of a starter Kevin Durant is. Kevin Durant is not as big as a brand as like a Steph Curry or LeBron James. I know people's gonna say like you're bugging out, but Kevin Durant is a wonderful basketball player, probably the best basketball player in the game. But he isn't as big of a brand as like Steph, LeBron, or yeah, probably Steph or LeBron. That's probably the two biggest like brands in the NBA. Because like he talks shit about like everyone, but like certain guys can't react because like yo, you have an image to obtain, and it's like it is fucked up that like people have to play these roles of the image, but I, I wouldn't want to lose money because of a fucking white man. Like that's definitely not what I'm trying to do. But more of the story is fuck Michael Rappaport,
He's a bitch.
and he's also a
Them crackers.
that's what he is, bro. Yeah, bro. Honestly, bro,
Yo, that video takes me out every single time, dog.
and I'll tell you this. I was seeing niggas that was like complaining like old white men and like, yo, these niggas like
Find them offensive, don't they? You've
Yeah,
heard that
some
before.
people find everything offensive. Okay.
what the fuck? Like if you find it offensive, like shut up and be white, bro. Like no one asks you anything. But yo, since we on white people, bro, and this is when I'm gonna put myself on single camera. Yo, so I was watching Captain America Winter Soldier earlier, like just like like to ease my mind because I get nervous before I record this show and shit. So I want to say,
You getting nervous?
yeah,
Nigga,
nigga.
you talking to me?
No, but I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking. So you do know we have listeners in other countries. I don't think you know that, right? Yeah.
Nigga,
So,
obviously I know that.
yeah. So like, I was watching Captain America and Winter Soldier, and what I noticed, right? Captain America is the most selfish nigga on the planet, and he's one of the most disobedient person ever. Cause this nigga, right? He would damage shit, destroy shit, and then act like he didn't do
Wait, I
anything
haven't
wrong.
seen what are we? 3 episodes in?
No, 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 no. I'm
Is
watching.
it 3 episodes in?
No, no. This is no, 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 no. I'm talking about the actual movie Winter Soldier, the one that.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because
I'm about to say
I
you're about
watched.
to spoil the show to me.
No, no. I watched Falcon and Winter Soldier last night, and like I was just like, let me just go back and watch the movie Winter Soldier and see like if I missed something or whatnot. So like I'm watching the movie and I'm like, yo, this nigga is selfish as fuck. Like he's like a piece of shit, and it's like he's holed up on this pedestal. And you know what's so funny in last night episode, right? They said like homie said something about yo holding it like people putting him on a pedestal and shit, and that shit fucking clicked. That shit fucking like I put my little koofy cap on. I was like, yo, this nigga's a piece of shit. Like, and I just don't like the way like how he like in hindsight now when we look back at it, he was wrong. He put he basically risked like all his homies' freedom, like fucking niggas was on the run for 2 years because of him, and fucking like he's just a terrible person. And it's like, yo, more of the story, bro. Fuck Captain America. And there's also another thing. Like you picture, right? You realize, right, when Bucky got hit, like kidnapped by Hydra, they microwave his brain. His partner was a token black guy. It's like, yo, it's the most racist American shit you could possibly see. Like I have black friends. Like, no, nigga, you were no good to the people. But yeah, like that shit made me went down a warp hole, and like I was like, yo, Captain America is dead ass probably the worst like superhero ever, bro. Like his morals and ethics and codes is like shit. Like this nigga just feel because he was the first nigga to do something, he gets a pass and he doesn't like facing consequences.
Sounds like Iron Man.
Nah, nigga.
The only consequences that Tony Stark really faced was his
No,
own demise.
bro, you realize, right? When the nigga destroyed half of Africa, right? Like, and then he was like, he didn't want to like take the blame. He's like, oh, this is war, and like we gotta like understand war is like it's like this is what happened in war. Like, bro, it's other ways you can go about things with your skill set. It's like not because like you have like a team that's like supreme strong and like they can just like do whatever. Like you're supposed to just destroy a city, go home, eat fucking hot pockets, and just think life is all good. It doesn't work like that. And Captain America's trash, bro. Like I see why my homie Q don't like him. At first, I used to be like, "Yo, this nigga's bugging out like Captain America." But then, like, I think my final straw on Captain America is when I saw when at the end of Endgame when he could have saved, he could have stopped racism, but this nigga chose to go with his white woman. So all I'm gonna say is this nigga is bugging the
Fuck that nigga.
Okay.
This nigga gulag me. I can't believe it. After I shitted on Captain America, but I just played a clip of Quavo talking to my Soldier Boy, so I know this is a touchy subject, but yeah, what a way to end Women's History Month off, bro. You take the floor with this one.
Quavo's a wild fucking man. But you know, if you haven't seen it by now, Quavo and
Diamante.
not Diamante. Quavius and Diamante had an altercation, altercation before they broke up, and the video was surfaced earlier this week, like Tuesday. And it was them in the elevator, and they were fighting. It seemed like they were fighting over a bag. I guess one of them was trying to leave or whatever. and it seems like Quavo wasn't trying to let Sweetie leave.
Hold on.
But it
That's
looked
all.
like they were already fighting each other.
That's all. I think you're calling this story wrong, my brother.
Wasn't one of them trying to leave? They were already going into the elevator.
No, Edsel. I'm. Hold on. I want like this shit to be precise because like it's a lot going on in this situation. Like I don't think everyone knows like the full situation. So I want to find the actual video.
They were already fighting before they got into into the elevator.
All right, hold on. I know, but because someone on Twitter they did a like they explained the video that. Hold on.
I didn't see that.
That's what I said. I don't want niggas to come after my boy because he definitely is not. You definitely are making sense. That's what I can say. But I'm trying to. Hold on. I think I got it on my phone, so I'm gonna try to do that. You know that mirror thing that the Goody Two Shoes podcast do. So this is a learning process. So I'm gonna send you this clip. That's all. You can put it up on the screen so our lovely listeners can can do it. So I'm gonna text Edsel 40 ounce right now. So did you get?
I think we could get on with the next topic, and then we could come back to this, just because it
Yeah,
took so
yeah.
long.
No, I just got it.
Nipsey Hussle. I can get to it, bro. Don't worry. Nipsey Hussle. If you weren't aware, on March 31st, it made 2 years since the tragic death of Nipsey Hussle, rapper, entrepreneur, philanthropist, father, son, brother, friend,
Black man.
black man first and foremost. I didn't listen to much of Nipsey Hussle before, or even now, but I didn't know of his work. Like I did see a lot of his videos. Whenever he will get interviewed, like this is before he had like the long braids or anything. He'll get interviewed and he'll talk about some of his plans for his neighborhood, and how black people should stick together. Like I remember coming across a lot of those as I was growing up, but I never really like listened to his music even till now. Not saying that his music isn't good. I just never took the chance to actually listen. Like there's some
It's
songs that I know.
personal preference. It's personal
Yeah,
preference.
it's just a personal preference, but it's unfortunate. His passing was very. I remember exactly what I was doing and exactly where I came from when the news broke out that he had passed away. I had just came home with being
Was that
with
Easter
Bryant.
Sunday of 2019?
No, it was March 31st.
Yeah,
Um,
I know
I
it
had
was Sunday.
just I had just came from the studio with Bryant, and as soon as I touched down at the crib, the news broke out, and it was just very unfortunate. A lot of people didn't believe it. I didn't believe it at first. I was definitely one of those people praying that he'll pull through, and unfortunately, he succumbed to his injuries, and it just sucks because he was a man who was trying to better his neighborhood, and he died at the one place that he owned, and that was that strip mall up in Slauson.
True.
Right in front of his store, right in front of his people's.
I think he owned like majority of that plaza, that little
I
strip
think
mall.
he owned the entire plaza
Oh, that's even
because
better.
I believe he was trying to make that plaza into some housing, into public housing or something like that. I think I read something like that before.
Yeah. About that situation, my homie Lugo, he was going to LA at that time, like 3-4 days after that situation. And he told me he kept us like all the homies in the group chat like up to par, like what's going on. Like he went and visit like Slauson and Crenshaw and Slauson. This is before I ever went to LA. Like I went to LA like probably like 7 months after he went. So like when he went, he told me like he saw like just a million candles. Like he saw Big U and all those dudes walk in and shit. Like he brought back a newspaper like of Nipsey for me. I still have it in my closet right now. I was supposed to give it to my boy LaShawn because LaShawn from What's a Good Guy podcast because he's probably the biggest Nipsey Hussle fan I know. I remember the day when Nipsey passed away. I didn't text him on the spot because like I didn't want to like tell him and like I didn't know how he's gonna react. So I waited like 6, 7 hours later and then like I hit him up like, yo, I know he meant the world to you. I just hope I was like, I hope you're good. And then he's like, yo, I appreciate you. So like with the Nipsey situation, like it was just sad to see like a black man dying in front of his establishment. And then, motherfuckers always gonna run with like this black on black crime shit. And it's like, I like at this point, bro, like it's no need to bring that up because it's like worthless. So like I was just sad because the simple fact that I like legitly saw like I wasn't the biggest Nipsey fan. I'll let you know that right now. But I remember like seeing Nipsey back in like 07, 09, 07-ish like 07, 08, he had a song with Spider Loc when like it was June and West, and like I liked that song because of like how it just sounded like a LA song. It's like you just picture LA like dudes just getting high, macking on shorties getting money. Like how like Los Angeles niggas talk like in a rap. So like I was like, oh, this shit sound like refreshing, and like over the course of time, like you hear the artist bubble and shit, but like Nipsey had a big New York fan base, and I didn't notice that until like right before like French Montana dropped, I'm on it. Like I was seeing cats talk about Nipsey, and I was like, yo, like I remember like he used to run with them June and West niggas, but like he was never June and West. So I was like, yo, like he's doing his thing, but like I was like, I
Man,
just can't.
Nipsey was just one of those dudes that you just couldn't hate, bro.
Yeah,
You
like
couldn't hate. If you
he
hated Nipsey, you were just a very bad person, period, bro. Because it's like all Nipsey wanted to do was make music, better his neighborhood, put people on, and be a father.
Like you see how
What
like
he
I
wanted
know
to do.
this like people's gonna be like like they don't like you see how niggas hold Tupac in a light of like a revolutionary and like a like I never hold Tupac in that sense because I never saw it. Like I saw Nipsey, like I saw Nipsey like talked about it. Nipsey talked about like Dr. Sebi and like this crypto. He was like one of the few guys that like was on
Was doing
cryptocurrency.
cryptocurrency, especially in the rap game.
Yeah, so like Nipsey had a Malcolm X fucking chain, like insane. No, niggas was doing Jesus Peace, because even like Fred Hampton Jr., who was on the 85 South show, and he was talking about it. I remember that time when Nipsey had the Malcolm X chain, and I was like, oh, that's like dope as fuck. So I was just like, yo, shout out to Nipsey.
Nah, yes. People like him don't come around very often, and when they do, we have to do everything we can to preserve them, give them their flowers when they're here. Um, you know, and just nurture those type of people. And like I said, his passing was very, very unfortunate, and it sucks because I mean,
I also said it's like kind of like whack in a sense because Nipsey was finally getting the mainstream love that he was supposed to get like 6, 7 years ago. And like it's just like it's like that Basquiat quote, like most young kings get their head cut off because like when you finally get to the status of like getting halfway where you want to be, like not even getting to where you want to be, like getting halfway, like not even close to the finish line, just like in the middle of the race, because like his whole thing was like everything is a marathon, and like what one of the like, honestly, like one of my saddest moments, like it's like only like 10 songs that ever made me cry in my life. I'm not gonna name all 10 of them right now, but when I went to LA back in like November of 2020, I curated like a West Coast playlist because like it's just you're going to the town, like you just want to like feel the music and you just want to like they made a lot of feel good music to in my personal like opinion. So like there's a song on Mustard album called The Perfect 10, and like Nipsey will rap like 16 bars, and then he would like have a speech and he would explain like life and shit. And it's like, yo, like him explaining on the on those songs now, like on the song, it was just like, yo, like he's not here, but it sounded like he's here because he's still talking. Like the song Fix It is like it tailors to like what's going on in black culture in America right now, and how black people are and how we can be progressive and shit. So my final words is like, yo, send my condolences to Nipsey. Gone too soon. People like everyone always say, the marathon still continues. Yeah. Um, some people say, you kill a nigga today, they live forever. So it's like you're gonna always live forever in our culture, and you're gonna mean a lot. You mean a lot more now that you're not here. And I know that's fucked up saying, because like when you were here, I wish we acknowledged and gave you the love now that you're getting that you're not here. And that's the sad part about life.
Just wanna give a quick shout out to, not just Nipsey Hussle's family, but also Lauren London.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
been very strong, a very strong woman throughout this whole thing. To lose
The love of your life.
to lose the father of your child, it's, man. I could only imagine losing my partner after having a child. I mean, if I lose my partner now, I'll be fucking I'll be devastated. But having a child with that person just puts it at a whole different level, and you know, it's very unfortunate. But I'm if there's one thing I do, I'm not gonna say pledge, but one thing I do want to do is definitely get in tune with more of Nipsey's music, because it's something that I have thought about. Because some of the songs that I have heard from him are actually pretty good.
Yeah, he's a good rapper. He's like really good. He's good for like he brings uh, a really good vibe. And like his music is definitely made for a particular audience. Like he definitely makes like, I know this is not a genre, but he definitely makes, and this is like no pun intended to his name. He definitely make music for hustlers, like guys that's always
Mm-hmm.
like grind. Like his
Mm-hmm.
music is for like guys that just like street, not street guys, but like just guys just trying to like
Niggas
find a
is trying to
way.
make it better.
Yeah.
Niggas is trying to make it better.
So yeah, man. R.I.P. Nipsey, man. Gone but not forgotten. But yeah,
And I guess this is where we get into the Quavo and Sweetie stuff.
Quavo and Diamante, we back at it.
Quavius and Diamante. All right,
Yeah, you know, Sweetie Mom's was in the Ride With Me video.
bro. She was a video vixen. I know.
Her mom is fine, and her
Hold on.
grandma is fine.
Okay,
I
so
wish
y'all are still acting like short but shorty and keep fucking writing me. I thought that we would sit here together and go through the fucking video. So let's begin.
Oh shit!
Boom. As soon as he tries to get the fucking bag, she throws the fucking bag in the motherfucking elevator. She trying to take off with his shit.
In
We
the
all
motherfucking elevator.
game, the fucking box says Call of Duty. So she tries to hit him. He dodges the fucking hit. She's like, okay, shit, I missed it. Let me grab this bag. He says, bitch, you thought. He grabs her ass. Give me my fucking bag. He reaches for the bag again. He pushes her back, trying to get the fucking bag. Now, as you can see, once he has control of the fucking situation, he leaves her the fuck alone. Because, bitch, all I wanted was my game. That's all he wanted. All he wanted was his fucking game. He ain't touched her. He ain't looked back at her. Now right now he's kind of giving her that look like, bitch, now you done made me do all this act of fool. You see this camera up here. Now these motherfuckers looking at me. You know we black in this motherfucker. He gave her that look. And I know because I've been there. I done been there. I done been there, bitch, crying
It's me. I'm niggas.
on the motherfucking floor, acting a damn fool. And now he gotta act like he just don't know what the fuck is going on. But clearly, we all can see he didn't hit that fucking girl. His man, once he had the situation under fucking control, when he got his game, he went on about his fucking business. Now, let's rewind, because I know some of y'all slow. Let's take it from the top. Okay, boom. She tries to hit him. Grabs fucking bag. Give me my motherfucking bag back. Pull her. No, give my bag back. Then he pushes her. Give me my fucking bag back. She drops it, and what he do? He stands there. So the fact that y'all still on this motherfucker talking about he was in this elevator beating her ass is fucking baffling to me. But take this information and do with it as you will. But that's it. That's all. The bitch just had a motherfucking temper tantrum. She fine. She gonna wake up, get up, dust that shit off. She probably winded right now. She just ran down probably fucking 5 flights of steps barefoot. She's okay. Okay. He didn't Ray Rice her ass. It's okay. Thank you.
Yo. So about that, Edsel, what do you have to say?
Hold on. We're about to watch this shit again.
Edsel?
Hold on, let's play this one more time. We back.
Oh man, you should never let me have this shit.
Fucking writing me. I thought that we would sit here together and go through the fucking video. So let's begin. Now, boom. Soon as he tries to get the fucking bag, she throws the fucking bag in the motherfucking elevator. She's trying to take off with his shit. We already know that this is his fucking game. The fucking box says Call of Duty. So she tries to hit him. He dodges the fucking hit. She's like, okay, shit, I missed it. Let me grab this bag. He says, bitch, you thought. He grabs her ass. Give me my fucking bag. He reaches for the bag again. He pushes her back, trying to get the fucking bag. Now, as you can see, once he has control of the fucking situation, he leaves her the fuck alone. Because, bitch, all I wanted was my game. That's all he wanted. All he wanted was his fucking game. He ain't touched her.
All
He
he
ain't
wanted was
back
his
at
game.
and now right now he's kind of giving her that look like, bitch, now you done made me do all this, act a fool. You see this camera up here. Now these motherfuckers looking at me. You know we black in this motherfucker. He gave her that look. And I know because I've been there. I done been there. I done been there, bitch, crying on the motherfucking floor, acting a damn fool. And now he gotta act like he just don't know what the fuck is going on. But clearly, we all can see he didn't hit that fucking girl. His man, once he had the situation under fucking control when he got his game, he went on about his fucking business. Now, let's rewind because I know some of y'all slow. Let's take it from the top. Okay, boom. She tries to hit him. Grabs fucking bag. Give me my motherfucking bag back. Pull her. No, give me my bag back. Then he pushes her. Give me my fucking bag back. She drops it, and what he do? He stands there. So the fact that y'all still on this motherfucker talking about he was in this elevator beating her ass is fucking baffling to me. But take this information and do with it as you will. But that's it. That's all. The bitch just had a motherfucking temper tantrum. She fine. She gonna wake up, get up, dust that shit off. She probably winded right now. She just ran down probably fucking 5 flights of steps barefoot. She's okay. Okay. He didn't Ray Rice her ass. It's okay.
All right. What's your thoughts on this?
Nah, he ain't Ray Rice has. I kind of want to see what happened in the hallway. I just want to see what happened in the hallway.
Yeah, because niggas love looking at elevator clips. I don't know what be happening in these
I
hallways.
wonder what happened in the hallway.
Because, like,
Yo.
for instance, like the Solange shit, niggas love talking about Solange kicking Jay-Z. For all I know, Solange could have been whooping Hove's ass in the hallway.
Shit, she was whooping his ass in the elevator too.
Yeah, but all right, on a serious note.
But I never realized that was a Call of Duty bag. That's a heavy ass bag to hit a nigga with.
Yeah, it was like just something they sent him. But you know what I didn't understand is that, like, before, like, it was context to what was going on in this video, niggas was paying Quavo like fucking Ike Turner. Don't get me wrong, he's still wrong for like snatching his hand, but they're both wrong in the situation. It's like
they were both going at it. They was both going at it.
But you know what I don't like is that niggas that say like yo that would never be me, but it'd be the same niggas like that be on Jamaica Avenue, Fordham Road, 125th Street, fucking
Doing
Grand
the same
Concourse,
shit.
doing the same shit, and probably even worse. Men and women doing the same shit and talking about, oh, they have no right. It's just like, yo, put it like this: they both had a moment. It blew it out of proportion. Thank God no one got hurt, but uh, we don't know the situation, and I feel like it's kind of unfair. Like because I don't think no one life was in danger. I just feel like that couple at the time. I don't feel like to me. I feel like it wasn't like a real couple. I just felt like it was just more transactional. Like everything with them was so transactional. Like it never looked like Quavo was having fun in a relationship. It never looked like she was having fun in a relationship because for what they share, because you only could judge most people. You only could judge celebrities on what they share with the world. I think people fail to realize that.
I mean, don't. Nobody should be putting hands on each other. First
Yeah.
and foremost, nobody, men or women.
Yo,
Men or women, you shouldn't be putting hands on each other. We do not. I just want to say this before people get the wrong message.
Yeah, we don't condone.
We do not condone domestic violence.
For both sex.
Never. It is a no. Nobody should be putting hands on each other.
You don't want to You don't want to spend a weekend in Central Bookings. I'll let you know that.
Oh, listen, man. And you don't want to spend a weekend and then Monday is a holiday because you're not seeing that man till Tuesday.
That's if he come to work on Tuesday.
But I want to see what happened in the hallway.
Yeah, I want to see what.
I kind of want to see what happened in the hallway. But now that there is more context to what I saw before, it is my opinion changes a little bit.
Yeah.
But like I said before, nobody should be putting hands on each other ever. Ever.
They're definitely both wrong in this situation. Mm-hmm. And I'm not picking no side. I don't want to make this a gender war, but it's two wrong people there. Like they're both wrong.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah.
And why does this shit always happen in elevators?
Because
why is it always elevator? Why people think there's no cameras in elevators?
Because you gotta realize people just snap in the midst of anything. You can snap at someone in a fucking big ass garage at Target. Like, bro, regardless where you go in this day and age, it's gonna be a camera somewhere. It may not be on the wall. It's gonna be on someone's phone. Like, we can't avoid cameras. Like, shout out to my boy Ty. I told him, like, because I used to do this thing where, like, I would see, like, anyone and I would just record them doing dumb shit. And, like, we had this conversation, like, one time where we came back from Blue Smoke. And he's like, yo, you should record that person doing that wild shit. And I was like, nah, that person is black. He's like, been doing it to black people this whole time. And I was like, from this day on, I would this was like 3 years ago. I was like, yo, from this day on, you will never see me record a video of a black person doing some wild shit. What are you doing?
I have something special.
What's going on?
Coming up. Sorry.
Okay. But for the moral of the story,
don't be putting hands on each other.
Yeah, don't be putting hands on people. Just keep your hands to yourself. Just have discourse, and if someone disagree, you find a way to work out that. But don't try to get physical because, like, there's no need to put your hands on someone. Like, that person's not your property.
I second that opinion.
I want to say something, right? I get it that, like, this shit, like, it happened, like, way back in, like, the 60s before segregation and shit.
Not segregation.
Oh, yeah, these niggas fought, like, when segregation was still going on. Godzilla versus King Kong was trash. And the reason why it's trash, right? Because these niggas made these niggas fight for 30 minutes, right? Just to patch it, like, just to piece up to fight a motherfucking robot. Why the fuck are we even? Why were people even hyped to see this shit? And the reason why, like, I'm disappointed.
Well, I mean, the first Godzilla was, I thought it was good. The second one was So, I mean, once they announced King Kong versus Godzilla, once they announced the Godzilla universe, people were excited. So that's why people were excited. So, I mean, there's so much more to. I haven't seen it yet. I'll probably watch it after the episode, and then I'll give you my opinion for next week's episode.
Nigga, no.
No.
If I have 2 hours to spare, I'm gonna watch it. Then
From Kevin Durant. And, hey, John Stewart, couldn't believe it.
Appreciate time, bro.
But we'll see. We'll see. But, that's why people were excited because, the only Godzilla universe movies that we had were the old joints that looked trash. They were probably good, but they looked trash because
it was like
technology wasn't what it was today.
Yeah, it was like the perfect way to explain the Godzilla versus Kong movie. It was like a black man versus a white man, and then like they teamed up to stop oppression. Because
was it a 2-pack of ass?
The movie was a 2-pack of ass, bro. And like I get it that like King Kong weakness is a white woman, but like we gotta stop that, bro. Like let a black woman talk to King Kong, like. We need more nuance and shit in this shit. But I'm gonna say one thing though.
Comparing King Kong to a black man is crazy.
I mean, bro, it's been like that for years, bro. Tom and Jerry's about racism. Niggas don't know about that. But I'm gonna say this: Godzilla can't fight, bro. He really can't fight, and he's like a pussy ass white kid, bro. He really.
I mean, he got short ass arms. He could really just bite you and throw you around. And then he got the cannon blast out his mouth.
Yeah, like I was in the clubhouse room and this dude was like, "Yeah, man, like Godzilla, like King Kong had to get a weapon to fight him." I'm like, "Yo, this nigga has heat, like flame-throwing breath. Like, I'm gonna get a weapon to fight you. Like, what the fuck, you like?" But I realized when it was the hand-on-hand combat, nigga had.
You ain't want to see him.
Yeah,
he ain't want to see him.
Yo, I'm gonna say this, RP. What's that nigga name? That used to be UFC Kofi, whatever his name is. Forgot. He was like from Bahamas. He was like a street fighter at first, and then he went to UFC. He passed away like a couple years back.
Kimbo?
Yeah, Kimbo Slice. Yeah, that's what I mean. Kimbo Slice. Like, he was giving that nigga the Kimbo Slice hands, bro. If you remember peak Kimbo Slice, like 05 to like
Kimbo Slice was putting that pause on motherfuckers,
yeah,
bro.
Kimbo Slice
was see him.
Yeah, he
Niggas
was.
Did not want to see him.
Kimbo Slice. He was Kimbo slicing fucking Godzilla. And I'm gonna say this: King Kong really beat up the other Godzilla. So black people always saving the day. That's all I'm gonna say. The fact that I'm used to calling King Kong a black person is also racist. That Jesus Christ, I should have never said that. But
How did you need, bro?
Huh?
I tried to tell you.
Yeah, but the thing is like, we know he's a nigga, bro. Like, look how strong he is, bro. You think a white man could be that strong, bro? White people are not strong, bro. That's why they use weapon and shit, try to enslave people because they can't fight. Picture if like back in the day, right? I know this is gonna sound controversial, right? Picture if back in the day, right, when they went to take our ancestors from Africa, right? And they was like, "Yo, let's square up and fight, no weapon." You think them niggas would have won? You think them niggas would have won if like our ancestors say, "Yo, let's just get the one off real quick." We would have been having white slaves.
Some of them might have survived.
We would have had white slaves. I'll let you know that right now. But niggas have to go get weapons and come back, and then gave niggas a Bible to read and talking about, "Oh, we're gonna leave you to prominence because your fucking king is not feeding you right." I'm gonna say this. For all them niggas that fell for that bait, I understand what you were going through, but you niggas were the first sellout in world history. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I know y'all not here with us, but you niggas were the first sellout. Bro, I think about that every day. Like the first nigga that fell for the bait to like come to America and work for someone else. Yeah. What if imagine like a nigga go back and tell his wife, like, "Yeah, I'm gonna leave this beautiful tropical place to go in the Western Hemisphere where it snows sometimes and the land is not the people's land, but I'm trying to help them build something." My wife would slap the shit. My wife at the time would probably slap the shit out of me. Yo, you ever think about like if you like? I know this is also strange. Like I feel like because you know how like some people believe like yo they was on this earth before and shit. Do you believe in that?
Yeah, there was what?
Like, did you ever believe that you was here before? Like you was on Earth before?
Sometimes.
I had
Sometimes.
the other day. I
With all
went,
of my with all the deja vu moments I be having, and I've had a lot lately.
yeah,
Sometimes I think I was alive before.
yo, bro. I was thinking like, yo, I think I was like here before, and I was like a disobedient slave because, like, bro, the way I am, bro, I don't really like niggas telling me what to do already. So it's like, if a nigga told me like, yo, go bail that cotton, I'm gonna do it for the first 3 hours, but after like if I'm after like 4 hours in, and this nigga tell me like you gotta work harder, and then when it's sundown that I can eat, that's when we gonna have some problems. Yeah, I can't wait to build a time machine and go back, bro, and just tell these niggas like, yo, fuck these
Like, yo,
niggas.
you know you ain't got to do this, right?
Yeah, like yeah, I was like, yo, you
Like,
ain't gotta
I
do
don't do this where I'm from.
it. I'm just gonna give that nigga a loaded Glock 9. Like, yo, shoot your master. And I'm like, yo, he finna work. I'm like, yo, one of y'all niggas gonna have to kill this man because he finna rape one of y'all wives. You know, oh, I'm sorry, but it is they did do that back then. So I was just like, yo, like, yo, bro,
Let's not go. Let's not go where you're about to go.
Yo,
Let's
what?
not go where you're about to go.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the wrong way. But it did happen. Let's not act like white people didn't do that to like other black men's wife. That's so terrible. But yeah, to anyone that was offended by that, honestly, like you know world history. Like let's not act like slavery wasn't there. I'm not like Kanye West saying
Yo,
slavery.
white people was really lying on black people, saying that they raped certain women or whatever just so they could get them killed. That's crazy.
Yo, I can't believe that
Like
woman.
that white lady that lied on Emmett Till.
Yo, son.
How is she still alive?
Nah, she died. She died like 2-3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah,
I
rest in
thought she was
piss,
still
bitch.
alive.
Nah, rest in piss, bitch. On her deathbed, she said that she lied.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's
listen,
not women.
I don't wish death on anybody, but if you were an evil
Nah.
person, I have no type of sympathy for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. Some people got to rest in piss, and
No. That's what I mean, bro. It's like I don't wish death on anybody, but like if you were an evil person in your lifetime, bro, like you deserve hell.
I remember one time I saw a tweet and a nigga said, "Yo, if I went back in time, I'd slap the shit out of Susan B. Anthony."
I will slap her too,
Bro, honestly,
and I'll slap Betsy Ross.
yo, honestly, yo, I'm gonna tell. I will go up to her like, yo, you do
Yo, I
know
will
this flag.
smoke her.
No, I'm gonna let her do that flag, and I'm just gonna tell her. I'm gonna show her a picture on my iPhone. I'm like, yo, this is how the flag is gonna look in a couple of years. So you should just
You
go
wasted
on.
your time.
You wasted your time.
You might as well make the 50 stars right now.
I'm like, yo, you better continue working on that shit. She can be like, you get out of here, you black man. I'm like, yo,
Listen, I know Robbie really wanted those Betsy Ross Air Max ones, but it's forever fuck Betsy Ross, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna say this, yo.
Fuck that bitch.
There's only one person that made the USA flag, and I always tell people it's Joel Santana. It's not Betsy Ross, because Betsy Ross is a terrible person. Yo, bro.
Listen, there are two times in history where the American flag was important. That's
when
the diplomats wore them,
and when
it became a fashion statement during the swag era.
Yeah,
when New Yorkers was stitching their American flags to the back of the jean jackets.
Remember when all the fire joints used to go to fucking American Apparel to buy the white tees with the USA flag on the side of the ribs? Yeah.
Remember when everybody all of a sudden wanted the Old Navy 4th of July t-shirt?
Yeah, niggas are sick, bro. Yo, I always say,
some sick Negroes out here.
I'm gonna say this: a lot of people didn't know how to dress until 2016. That's a true statement.
Yo, honestly, I believe it wholeheartedly. We had to go through the swag era to find what we wanted to wear in life. Yeah, we had to go through the swag era, bro. And that was a bad era.
Like I'm talking about, like overall, people in general didn't know how to dress until 2016. Because sometimes, like, I know a lot of people think I can dress,
but also
Sometimes I go back and look at like old outfits. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
For a majority of our generation, 2016 was really when a lot of us really became adults.
Yeah, that's like
And we had a couple years, we had like 2-3 years removed out of high school. We were finally getting money, so
I feel like that's when everybody like hit close, like felt like the first time being close to the apex, like they were hitting stride, like. And when we go back in like time period, like 2016, you can literally make a small, like you could then make a documentary just on that year. Like I've never met, like I said, like in a clubhouse room I said I never met anyone that had a horrible 2016.
I had a great 2016.
Everyone I met, they always bring up 2016. They always talk about all the fun. I never met anyone that said 2016 was bad.
I will say though, like, so I was 19 in 2016, and
this nigga was young.
Full-fledged job, making money,
having sex,
amazing summer,
having sex.
We will not talk about my about how much of a whore I was in 2016.
Oh man. This was Edsel.
What's up, ladies?
Where the fuck you got that from?
iTunes.
Oh, you was fucking around with the mic.
Yeah.
And oh wow. Wait, so on that mic, you could change your voice on that mic?
Nah, that's DJ Screw, nigga.
Yeah,
bro.
Shit.
All right,
shit. But yeah, I was definitely a whore summer 2016 until I got tied down in the in the fall of 2016.
I'll say from March 2016, my life changed. Like the last 6 to 7 years of my life has changed drastically. I finally understand, like, I'm not gonna say I found out the key to life, and I finally understood like what I can do. I still don't know what I really want to do, but I understand like, yo, I understand like my talent. Like I actually have like, because for years I used to tell people I don't think I have any talent. I just think like, I used to think like, yo, I'm just gonna be like a day in and day out like work dude. I didn't know, like, because like when I worked in Long Island, bro.
Life.
Yeah, when I worked in Long Island, bro, I was very stagnant. Now that I look back at it, from 2014 to the early 2016, I felt stagnant. Like I just felt like all I knew was what was around me. And then like 2016 happened, and like I just hit stride, and like, yeah, I had a small loss, but I had a larger gain from that on. And then like it just felt like I started understanding like financial structures from that year. I understanding like how to like become more open to talking to people. I understand to be a little bit more expressive. I understand how to like
must be fucking nice, because after 2016 my life went on a downward spiral.
I feel like my life, I feel like it went up and then it went down a bit.
Up and it stuck.
Yeah, like, but now it's just like I understand like what to do with like my life. So it's like, I'm not saying I have my life under 100% control, because I definitely don't make 400K a year, but I understand like what I'm doing now and like where I need to be and where I want to be. So that's the two things I understand from like 2016 to now.
I guess for me, from 2016, what I learned was definitely improved my communication skills in 2016, because I was finally going into the adult world, and I was meeting new people outside of the people that I knew in high school. Expanding on my interpersonal relationships and stuff like that. So, obviously, of course, the learning financial literacy. Although I'm not where I want to be, I was very reckless with my financials in 2016. So, I could always look back at that year and say I don't ever want to go back to how I was financially that year, because I was very financially irresponsible.
Trial and error, bro. Trial and error.
Yeah. So now I understand more. So, man, I think we should make an episode dedicated to the shit that happened in 2016. I think we should do that. Not this month, though.
Nah.
Not this month, because we need to sit down and really talk it out. and build that up. So
Yeah, but I just felt like the last 5 years I learned a lot more about myself than I did in the first 23 years of my like 20
yeah.
23 years of my life.
I mean,
The last,
because all of those years before that, you were just trying to figure life out, and
yeah.
then you
I
just
can
finally hit that
realistically say
year where
I
a
can
lot of shit just
realistically
ended
say
up
at the
coming open.
last I could probably say realistically the last 2 years I probably learned the most that I
Yeah,
ever heard.
I
Like
mean, everybody doesn't grow mentally um the same way. You know what I mean? Like it may, some people it takes until they're 30, some people it takes until they're 50, some people
yeah.
learn
Bro,
it at 20. What they want, not just what they want to do in life, but just learn
the
almost every
problem is
aspect of your own life in general.
true.
You
The
know,
problem is people try to view their life and mirror their life to athletes and entertainers because they feel like once you hit 30, you are at the start of your peak.
I
And
think that's mostly I think that's mostly been a problem in our generation though, because
yeah,
now we have social media, and people want to um people think that by a certain age you're supposed to be you're supposed to be at a certain point in your life. Like,
yeah,
yes, you do want to be financially stable, you want to have your own house, you want to have a car, you want to try to build a family by 25, 26. That's not realistic though. It
yeah.
doesn't happen for everybody. Not
And I'm gonna
everybody
just
hits the
say
lick
this.
at 25.
Yeah, that's a Jim Crow era. I don't know why niggas think they building successful families at
Yeah,
25.
like bro, like a lot of us have to go through college.
Yeah,
A
a
lot of
nigga
us,
graduate
there's
from
people at
college.
35, 50 years old that's still paying
Wait, put it
college
like this.
loans, bro.
Put it like this. You graduate. You go to college at 18, right? You do all 4 years. You graduate. You come out
Mhm.
21, 22, right?
Yes.
The way the world is now, right? In that time you was in college, it was someone with the requirement that you have now that when you graduate college waiting for a job. And the chances that like that company that you're trying to get into don't have any position. So now you're back home, you're on your mama's couch, you're sitting watching, like, hey, what should I do? And why do I sound like the DeVry nigga? But
I thought you was about to say the
no,
ICBC college commercial.
yeah, but yeah, yeah,
Now then, it's just like, yo, you have to look at it this way too. It's like whatever you're majoring on in school, you might not end up finding a job right away.
true.
Um, you might hit some few bumps on the road. Some people end up coming back home and stay stagnant. Some people have, like, I know people with majors in like biology or like criminology or fucking engineering that I've worked retail with. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here, bro? And it
Yeah,
just, life just hits people different all the time, bro. Some people don't find their footing until 50, and that's fine.
yeah, bro. Like you gotta realize, like some people get their dream job at 42.
Hmm.
It's just
Hmm.
it's high it's like, and I hate when the people like, yeah, man, you guys are wasting your 20s. It's like, yo, you're not wasting your 20s. You're still trying to figure out your life.
Hmm.
You're like,
And you know what I love the most about our generation, bro, is that we're not doing what our parents are like. Yo, just because our parents started their lives at like 20, 24, or whatever the fuck, in their early 20s, doesn't mean we have to do it. And when people are like, oh, while you guys are out here having fun being parents at 40, I'm gonna have fun with my kid when they're 20 and I'm 40. I'm like, bro,
that,
why would
that,
I want to waste
that
my
is just
20s? Why would I want to waste my 20s raising a child? Do you know how
struggling,
expensive a child is? A,
struggling too.
bro, a child, a newborn baby shits like 5 times a day. You know how much diapers cost? Do you know how much baby clothes cost?
Bro, I'm gonna let
Babies
you
grow
know.
in a day.
If I,
Babies grow in 30 minutes.
bro, I don't even have the attention span to cater to a kid that.
Bro, I don't have the attention span for myself right now. Do you think I have the attention span? Bro, I put on a YouTube video that's 10 minutes long, and in 2 minutes, I'm gone. I'm watching another video. I don't have the attention span for a child, bro. That's why I love being an uncle.
Yo,
Because I
I'm
could
gonna
give that
say,
child back.
I'll be the greatest uncle. Like,
Bro, I don't mind not being a family man until I'm 35. Like, I'm cool with that.
yeah,
I much rather be happy knowing that I set myself up for success, that my child never has to ask for anything, and that whenever my child wants to spend time with me, or whenever I want to spend time with my child, I can take that time off and not worry about work. That's how I want to spend my late 30s. I don't want to spend it knowing that I can't afford anything for my kid.
I was gonna say, hold on.
How the fuck did we get here?
Nah, we was just talking about 2016, but um,
Nice segue, because we didn't have too many topics today, so that's a nice segue.
um, my the way like how like people view life, it's kind of sad because like as much as like I don't get me wrong, I love the internet. Without the internet, I probably wouldn't be able to do 80% of the shit I can do. So it's like I don't want to sit here and say like the internet is what the problem is. I feel like people have this. People sometimes like they forget that like they're their own person, and like the excuse answer that everyone uses is like it's because of the internet. Like, look, they're on social media because it's like I always tell people like you can put your phone away, you can put your laptop away, you can go take a walk, you can shut down. It's like plenty of times where like you told me like, yeah, bro, I can't do this. I need some time for myself. And I feel like
Yeah,
people don't want to face reality that like
some people's are some people just people have FOMO. That's a big problem. Like people feel like they're gonna miss out on the internet and shit. Like I took an advice from you, and you said, it took me kind of like a month to finally do it, but you told me to turn off my notifications from Clubhouse. And
yeah,
one day I actually deleted the app, and I didn't even think about it for the whole day. And one of the guys from the group, Mo hit me up on the side. Well, I had said some. I think I had hit Mo up on the side, and then he asked me like, "Yo, where were you all day yesterday?" And I'm like, "Bro, I just deleted the app. I don't give a fuck. Like, I needed a mental break." And he thought something had happened. I'm like, "No, man, I just really needed to get away from all of you." And I didn't mean it in no disrespect. It's just that um I needed a cleanse. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I turned off, and then when I re-downloaded the app, I turned off the notification. So if you notice, I'm not on the app as much as I used to be. Like I used to be on the app from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to sleep.
same.
You
I
know?
learned that like in the top of the new year because
Mhm.
I would tell you something interesting because I remember when I went back to LA in January, like I think only you and like three people knew that I went to like LA, and like obviously I had to tell you because you're my
Yeah,
host.
you would have told me anyway.
Yeah, but no, but I had to tell you like
No,
first.
yeah, because we were doing this. Yeah,
Yeah, you were the first person to know, and like my some of my homies like because they knew like I was like being like addicted to Clubhouse, so like when I went there like in January. I wasn't on any social media. Like my
yeah, I
screen
remember that.
time went down by legitly 88%. I still remember like when the end of
My
the week.
screen time is still going, and my screen time is currently going down little by little.
Yeah, like it went down, right? So one of my man's all who's like one of my close like I speak to him every day. Like he texts me like I landed in LA Friday morning. I left LA like Monday night. He texts me Sunday afternoon that day. He's like, all right, I got the text message because yeah, this shit was hilarious to me because
Yeah, man.
he really
Take
thought something was wrong with me. Hold on, I got.
take social media breaks, people. I mean, I'm on. I'm just checking my phone right now because I got a text, but you know, I'm slowly, little by little, trying to get away from my phone because it's about to be summer, and I don't want to just be on my phone all the time. Just want to
Hold on,
enjoy
I'm
life.
almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Yeah, it was. He texted me that Sunday at like 9 p.m. Like New York time. He said, "Yo, you good?" I didn't answer back to him until the next day like I didn't answer back till the next day. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I was like, yeah, just keep this to between us two. I'm just out of town. Like I'm not like nothing's wrong with me. And then like when I
Just
came
not
back,
trying to be on my damn phone.
huh?
Just not trying to be on my damn
Yeah,
phone.
I wasn't on my phone, bro. My phone died like 3 times out there, and like I didn't care. Like, so like he was like, yo, he's like, I was just checking in you to make sure you go. I said, yo, bro, I'll be back home Tuesday morning. So like when I came back home, we was on Xbox. He's like, yo, bro, like you went out of town without like telling anyone. I was like, yeah, bro, I wasn't trying to like. I was like, I wasn't like trying to tell people I was going out of town. I just like wanted just to just do something low profile. I was like, yo, it was just I was like, I was with some of the homies, so it's like it's not like I was like there by myself and shit. And he's like, yo, bro, like he's like, I thought something happened to you because like none of your activities was going on. Like I checked Clubhouse, it said you wasn't on. I checked IG, you didn't post anything in your story. The only reason why a majority of people knew that I was in LA because my last 2 hours, I was at LA Courtyard with my boy Chris, and he did a trick, and I was in the video and my boy Devon had the phone and he recorded a video. My boy Chris posted a video and he tagged me in it. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna like just going into it. And then like everyone was like, oh shit. So it's like, yeah, it's sometimes it's like good to just like go away and like
And decompress.
yeah, like what I need to do now is like starting to do like just go places more. Not even like the other day I was gonna like go to Connecticut just for like just to
Just
walk
shits
around.
and giggles. You're just gonna go to Bridgeport.
I
Just
mean,
gonna chill with all the Puerto
wherever the
Ricans.
last stop on that Metro North is, I was just gonna go there and see like what it is about.
Mm.
And just like come, it's just like sometimes you just need to go away.
I've
Like
been contemplating taking a weekend trip to Philly.
like we live in like arguably we live in the greatest city in the world, but it's so much
We need
that
to get
goes
the
on.
fuck out of here. There's
It's
some people
so
who never get out of New York.
it's so much that go on there that it puts a lot of stress on your brain. Like I
Mm.
mean, like I've never got to the point where I felt stressed out. Like not to my knowledge, but it's times where it's like I feel like emotionally drained. And it's like when I went away in like November, if like I had first of all, I had the best sleep of my life when I went away, and when I was home, I was up till like 6 a.m. thinking contemplating about life. But when I left New York, I wasn't thinking about none of that. I was just my mind was clear, and it was just like it was just this is a great feeling, and it's just like to everyone that's like going through something, it's just put your phone down, just go away for like
Just
10
phone on
minutes.
D&D or turn off your phone. Just
Yeah,
play
like
some music.
yeah, like
Get away from the world, man.
that was like the moral story. Just like take care of your like I know this is about to make Edsel like fucking hard or some shit, but yeah, take care of your mental health.
Yo, shit.
Like yeah, like
I'm weak. Nah, man. I'm a big advocate for taking care of your mental health, man.
yeah,
One of the
like
things that
I know like a lot of people is shocked that I say that because like I my take on that is just like I know like a lot of people want me to break this cycle, but it's just like get up and go do it. And it's like that's not a good way to think about life. But like I'm slowly understanding that like yo, that's a fucked up way of living. So just decompress.
one thing I suggest is, it's as the weather's getting warmer, um, one of my favorite things to do is to trail and hike. So there's an app called All Trails, and we're not sponsored or anything. I just want to say that. But I want to suggest that app to you guys, and just look up places where you can hike and trail. Take a friend with you, and just get some fresh air, because this toxic ass air that's in New York is not healthy for you. So just be around some fucking trees, be around some leaves and some nature. You know, go see some fucking animals.
True.
Go listen to the birds chirp. Just go out and hike and trail, bro. That's probably one of the best ways to decompress. One of the best ways to decompress.
Or hire a stripper.
Strippers are not bad either. I
Yeah,
fuck with
bro,
that
you
too.
gotta support black business
Listen,
somehow.
some people have issues talking and opening up to people because they feel like the people that they know might judge them. But
You know, all I'm gonna
if
say
you
is
could if you could get with a stripper and she don't know you, you might never see her again. If you want to open up to her, I think that's not a bad idea.
yeah,
And
imagine
you get a lap dance. Yo, you get to take out your grievances, and you get to get a lap dance. It's not free, but you get a lap dance nonetheless.
Oh man. But
Shit.
this was a very big week for me. The reason why
Hold on.
the reason why it's
Hold
like
on.
it was a big
Hold
week.
on.
No. It's a part of this. It's a part.
Hold on. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Shit.
Yeah,
I've
this
been
is
telling this
always
man.
Edsel's favorite part of the week.
Oh my god.
The reason why like it's Edsel's favorite part of the week is because like this was a tough week for me. Like this
Ooh.
was like a
Oof.
painful week for me, man.
Oof.
I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to y'all because boy, we was on shout out to the Goody Two Shoes podcast. Shout out to Brian, Aaron, and I think
Carlos.
Carlos. Very stand up dude.
Yes, sir.
We was featured on the show on Tuesday. It was great. It was excited. It was excited to have the guys up there. Like it was excited to have us up there. And give me a second.
Oh, you got clips?
No, I don't got clips. But
Oh.
hold on.
So we were featured in the Goody Two Shoes show. We were doing a monthly recap. I'll say season recap. They were on season 3, and they brought us on to let them know so that we could discuss our favorite shoes of the month, our favorite releases, what we thought was underrated and overrated. And throughout that entire ordeal, Mr. Mohappy, his computer was acting up, and his laptop and his Wi-Fi were not cooperating, and it turned out for a very good series of events that you can never script. It was fucking hilarious. Every time he tried to say something, his Wi-Fi would just go off, and
It was the most over food podcast ish thing you could do.
shit can ever
Now, this
happen. It
laptop
was
I had,
fucking hilarious.
I had this laptop for a very long time. It
Look at that
held me
baby.
down,
That's antique. That's an antique.
did a lot for me. It was a wonderful ride. I mean, I thought like I would never ever have to buy a laptop because like
Nigga had
I'm
a
a very
pizza
basic man. I only needed a computer just to do 3 things: watch porn, download music, and send
and watch
emails
more porn.
and send emails. And
Send
then podcasting came into
emails
my
to
life,
strippers.
and then podcast came into my life, and then I understand that like I that's all the cool like it was so this laptop was so bad for the show that when I used to do shit like this, hold on, when I used to do shit like this, I was never able to see it. So like if you look at all
Oh,
the
that's
old episodes of me
terrible.
playing these clips and shit, I'm looking like what the fuck is going on? Like well, I can't see it. Now that I'm able to see it, it's even beautiful. So yeah. Um I had a
Yeah,
rough week, but shout out to the Goody Two Shoes guy. I can't wait to have you guys on the show.
man.
Um, uh,
Everything went downhill the moment you mentioned Obama's name.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I should have never did that, but um, it
Let
is what
me
it is.
let me give you some of the comments that some of the people had to say about Mo's Wi-Fi and his situation. Hold on. Mo was in the library. Mo's lost at Starbucks. Mo's beeper went off and it messed up the Wi-Fi. Mo had to go to the neighbors. Y'all said Mo disconnected the phone in his mom's room, so he had to stay logged on. What else did they say? Mo is currently paying his overdue Wi-Fi balance. Please bear with us, management. Oh, that came from me. Yeah, it said maybe pay the bills before you buy Supreme.
Who said that?
Miss Katie. Hi, Katie. How you doing?
From Kevin Durant. And hey, Jon Stewart couldn't believe.
What?
Bro, Katie was cutting your ass in the live comments.
I mean,
bro.
obviously, I couldn't see it because this laptop was so bad.
No, I mean, of course, we weren't gonna see it being on StreamYard, but I had my phone on the side watching the live comments on YouTube.
No, I know it's getting fried, bro. Edsel, this laptop
Bro,
is
it was
old.
frying your shit.
You know, like how like a MacBook don't got this shit that like basically like let air out of it. Like you know how like
Yeah.
this shit has that. Like this shit has that. So like this shit.
What, the air vents? A Mac has it.
Yeah, but this shit is
Not at the bottom though.
Yeah, like yeah. But
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
and they were also doing a live stream on Facebook, and they were frying your ass there too, bro.
It is what it is, you know.
It was fucking hilarious.
It's not my last time on that show, so you know.
Yeah, it was. It made for. I will say this though, it made for a very good time because, like, I don't think obviously the people expected something funny to happen because it's me and you, bro. But I don't think it like what happened that night. You couldn't script it. You couldn't plan it, bro. You couldn't script it. It was fucking hilarious. It was one of the best times I've ever had, like, on a show, and it was my first time being on the live show. So, what a better way? What a nice way to make my live show debut. But besides your MacBook, do you have any other pickups from this week?
Yeah, I copped the tailwinds at 2 a.m. American time. So you know.
Oh, you copped them overseas.
Yeah, I copped them overseas.
Nice.
It was 209 euro dollars. So that should
translate to
like 280 something. But
Jesus Christ.
I mean, yeah, because I had to pay like $25 shipping.
Where'd you buy them from? Did you buy them from Boston? BSTN?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. They're reputable, bro. But I know certain sites or I mean you also have to pay like not just shipping, but you have to pay like import duties and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I shipped stuff overseas before.
But that's just stuff. I wanted those tailwinds, but I'll just wait till they do a US release.
I don't think it's gonna be a US release.
You don't think so?
Nah, it's only released in the UK.
That makes no sense. So that's the only one that came. Didn't the other?
No, the other two did not.
Really?
Only the deluxe released in America.
Really?
Yeah.
You're right. Because the shocks definitely did not come out in the US, and I'm upset I didn't buy them when they were $200 in the aftermarket.
But I'm gonna say this: I can't wait to unbox them in the show
when you do
get to unbox them from the show, and also I got the tracksuit.
Oh, you finally found them? I saw you post about it.
Yeah, but I paid an extra couple dollars for it. I couldn't.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes you got to take that out.
I wish I knew. I wish I should have thought about going on SNS UK site, but my mind wasn't on that until like I was speaking to our good brother Robbie. Shout out Robbie. Robbie's like, yeah, should I get the bucket hat? I was like, what the fuck? SNS UK has it, but yeah, man, I can't wait because, bro, honestly, I'm not gonna. I mean, I am gonna wear the whole tracksuit with the shoes eventually, but I think I have a good outfit for that, and I can't wait to wear it. I would love to get the tracksuit and the tailwinds before like this week.
I love, man, like that concept of the butterfly and that shoe. The concept of metamorphosis is just dope.
I couldn't.
The iridescent hits that are supposed to, it's reminiscent. The background behind the iridescent hits in the back of the shoe is the heat map on his cover from the last album.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I fuck with. Listen, man. Like,
I'm a big
Skepta's had a good run with Nike so far.
Definitely put out some great Nike shoes.
Listen, man. Like, I'm not a big fan of deluxes, so the deluxes were cool to me. The BWs were cool. Because when you think of BWs, you mostly think of the Persian purple joints.
Yeah.
Or the white version of the Persians.
Mm-hmm.
The 97s were eh.
Yeah.
For all that, I think he should have just done a Tune Air. But that was cool. To bring a Tune Air colorway into the 97. But those shocks, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a big shock guy.
I love those shocks,
bro.
bro.
You are an uptown baby, so it's
like normally I don't really do TLs too much, but it wasn't until the Size collab and the Skepta collab that I was like, yo, this is really a good shoe. So I still
Yeah,
need
I
those.
also got 2 Supreme cereal boxes. That's it.
I got 2 Supreme
I'm
cereal
probably gonna
boxes
eat.
too. I got 2 by accident.
I'm probably you know you could have bought up to 4.
They did that afterwards, like 2 hours after the drop.
Yeah.
But I'm upset because I got 2 of the same color, bro.
Oh, I got a different color. I got the
I
white.
wanted like if I would have bought 2 different one color and the other by accident, I'd be like, all right, cool, whatever. At least I got 2 different ones. But I bought 2 purples, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got the email right here. I got 2 purple. And that's because, sometimes you know what happens in Supreme where like you get shit and then you never really know if you got it or not. But whatever, it is what it is. But I also I went to the Ape store today.
How was that?
It was cool. I mean, they only had like one thing I liked. I wasn't really gonna shop until I saw this T-shirt.
Oh, that's nice.
Something calm. Another gray T-shirt. I have a whole bunch of other gray T-shirts, but this pink really hits off nicely.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. No
Hold
sneakers.
on. I want to do this real quick. Hold on. Hopefully this person picks up.
Yeah, no sneaker pickups this week, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm actually very cool with that. I don't think I'm gonna have a sneaker pickup this whole month, bro.
Same. I mean, I think. Yo, this is Mo Glow of the Overfood Podcast. Am I speaking to Brett?
Oh, yeah, what's good?
All right, the guys of the Overfood Podcast would like to wish you a happy birthday. As we
Shit. Yo, wait, you're gonna have to take off your headphones so you can hear me. No. Disconnect the headphones from the laptop. You hear me, bro? Yo, happy birthday, my guy. From the Overfood Podcast to you, we wish you a very happy birthday. We wish you nothing but love, and we wish you many, many more years to come, brother. And if you don't know who we speaking to Mr. Brent Benson, the famous Brent Benson.
aka Timberland,
famous.
aka
Not famous.
aka the biggest Timberland slander person in the world.
a man from Uptown at that.
Yeah, proud of you, Brett. Enjoy your birthday. We'll speak to you later.
All right, babe. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, yo.
All right, got you.
Peace, brother.
Love y'all, yo.
Love you too, bro.
All right, y'all be easy.
See? Yep. So in this segment, my shout out goes to my brother that I just called, my brother Brett Benson.
Yes, sir.
Very great guy. Go
Amazing
out and
friend.
go out and support the homie. His book is at Noah, I believe.
If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. I put us both back together. You don't have to do me on solo, bro. It's fine. Make sure you go out and cop The Good People. It's a very good book. The one thing I really enjoy about this book is that a lot of photo books don't come. Like, this is a unique concept for a photo book. The Polaroids and stuff like that. Like, there's no words around. There's no, it's just Polaroids of good people, good friends, and a lot of events that he's been through, just showing us his life. I don't know. I forgot what he said. I think he said these Polaroids were made in the course of like 2-3 years.
It's like
just about.
It's a 2-3 year run.
Just showing you a lot of the events that he's went through, a lot of the good times he's had. You're gonna find ordinary people. You're gonna find famous people. You're gonna find a lot of the people he considers family, the people he considers friends. So, please go purchase this book and support a Black man. This is an amazing book. And you're gonna find Mo somewhere in here too, his sexy ass.
Brent, yeah, that's my. Oh, also, I want to shout out, one of the homies, from Ball Talk, shout out J Rob, doing an amazing thing in this podcast. It's a
Yes, sir.
sports podcast. I know one. I believe his co-host. She won an Emmy, a black woman. Celebrate all wins. So, oh man,
Aren't
yeah,
you here twice?
yeah, I believe so.
And man, looking right there in the back cover, baby. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's who my shout out goes to. And
My shout out goes to Brent as well, man. Happy birthday, live it up, bro. Hope you enjoy it. Um, Shout out to the Goody Two Shoes. Thank you again from the bottom of our hearts to consider us the Overfood Podcast to be on your show. Shout out to all the essential workers as always. I feel like I've been messing up lately, not giving you guys enough shout outs. I used to do that a lot in the beginning, but shout out to y'all, man. A year in, and you guys are still working hard. Some didn't make it, some did, and shout out to you guys because you guys have been working hard for a whole year. And as I always say, once this shit is over, you guys deserve like a year off. Many of you deserve a year off. So continue continue battling. Shout out to anybody who's been affected by COVID. My hearts are with you. My hearts and prayers are with you guys.
Yeah, piggyback off that. Shout out to every hardworking person that just provide for their family or provide for themselves. It's been a rough 1 year. I know, like a lot of people still feel like they're in February of 2020, but it's just keep on fighting. I know that like things are gonna get better. Like we're not gonna stay like this forever. I know like a lot of people, it's people in the world that believe like this is a man-made virus or whatnot. I mean that's neither here or there for me to say, but
Whether it is or not, people are fucking dying.
yeah, people are dying because of what's going on. So I don't want to take people to take that lightly. So like, just take care of yourself. Just follow precaution. Um, Things are slowly decreasing, but never know. Like it could always be another wave. Things can increase.
Nah,
So
numbers are low key, high key going up.
I'm only going off for like what they're telling us.
True. But since this episode comes out on Sunday, just want to say happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter.
We're
Yeah,
recording this
even
on
when they're
Friday,
making
so happy Good Friday, I guess,
yeah,
as well.
don't wear no
Shout out to
making
all of my Dominicans eating habichuela con dulce during Holy Weekend because you can't eat meat.
Oh, yeah, I remember when I asked this girl what she gave up a lint, and she said dick, and I was like, "What? Like, what the fuck?" Like,
She fucking lying.
hey,
She was lying.
it was a white woman I asked too, so
Oh, whatever.
yeah,
I don't care about
it's
it.
like when I worked at Macy's, so it's like I had a lot of time on my hands.
But
One day I'm gonna describe the 4 to 5 years of trauma at Macy's, and then like it's gonna be done. But yeah, I just want to say happy Easter.
I want to give a huge shout out to somebody I really consider a brother. My boy David Young. He got engaged
Shout out David.
a few months ago. Shouts out to you, brother. Very happy. The reason I'm giving a shout out now is because we finally got the wedding dates, and in a few months, y'all gonna see me in a nice clean suit. So, shouts out to my brother David, man. May you and your lovely fiance have a wonderful long life together.
Definitely. Yeah. I don't have nothing to say.
None.
This
Neither
is
do I.
this is post Women's History Month. I know, like we said when all the ladies was here. It's women make black people.
Women make history every single fucking day.
Yeah. So
Black women make history every fucking day.
so I just want to like just keep championing that and just keep on doing what you do, and then yo, sweetie, I know times is getting hard. I may not be as rich as your ex boyfriend, but one thing I am a good person. I got a good personality, and holla at me.
Ari Lennox, I keep seeing you out here living your best life. I just want to live it with you.
Yeah, I'm out, bro.
Deuces.